The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about how Fight Club is gay. Written in 1996 by an angry gay man, Fight Club tells the story of a sexually repressed white male. He can't sleep for some unknown reason, and so to cope, he masturbates to IKEA catalogs and fakes having cancer so that he can cry in the breasts of a man with a hormone disorder. He is so distraught by his mysterious affliction that, spoiler alert for a 20-year-old movie that we all established you've already seen, he creates an alter ego named Tyler Durden who is sexy, confident, well-dressed, has dick shoulders, and is totally not gay. Together, the two men start a fitness group, think of it like a grungy YMCA, and by the end of the story, they start a political movement to topple American capitalism or some shit. It kind of goes off the rails by the end. Turned into a film in 1999 by David Fincher, the cinematic experience adds elements of implied homoeroticism and overt misogyny that the author describes as the missing elements to the story. There were a surprising number of popular films in 1999 that equated the frustrations of mediocre white men with sexual repression. This list includes films like The Matrix, American Beauty, Office Space, and of course Fight Club. It is likely that this was a reflection of the status quo politics of the time period. So basically, what I'm saying is that Fight Club is really goddamn gay. In the movie Fight Club, Brad Pitt plays a man who resembles a Zoolander model. He is also an artisanal soap salesman. In the movie Fight Club, Edward Norton's character imagines himself being tenderly kissed by a man who resembles a supermodel while horribly mutilating himself. The characters of Fight Club start a cult that involves two things: being anti-consumerism and having someone play with your balls. Ugh. The last shot of the movie Fight Club is a secret dick. In the world of media studies, we call that a thesis statement. It's a movie about sweaty, half-naked guys wrestling in a basement, and I feel like it's 2017. I shouldn't have to walk any of you through that. None of this stopped a generation from interpreting the film as a straightforward political statement. They think that a man who gives his underlings horrifying vagina scars on their hands as a sign of their dedication is of sound and insightful political mind and not a cult leader. Looking back on it, the film is oddly relevant to the world we live in now. Like the members of the alt-right and all those fucktards in Charlottesville. No, fucktards is ableist. Assholes? Assholes in Charlottesville? Alright, cool. The members of Fight Club are insecure white men looking to empower themselves through supremacist ideology and acts of domestic terrorism. Let's see. Looking back on it all, the film is oddly relevant to everything we're dealing with now. One of the leading figures within the alt-right was a man named Milo Yiannopoulos. Like Tyler Durden, Milo was charismatic, well-dressed, flamboyant, and openly courted the political favor of insecure white men worldwide. Unlike Tyler, Milo was openly gay, and he's nowhere near as sexy as Brad Pitt. Fight Club is where we got the term snowflake. In the book, it is used as a brainwashing tactic, and it is now used by conservatives and Republicans en masse to dismiss the concerns of those on the left. So where does that leave us? 20 years ago, we were so politically disengaged that we couldn't tell that a film about a platonic sex cult was satire. And now comedians no longer think satire works. What is the point of storytelling when you walk away with the wrong message? What does it mean when the people that are in our community are being brainwashed by the stories that we grew up with? How is hubris so surreal? The first rule of Fight Club is really goddamn gay. The second rule of Fight Club is we need to talk about this. Third rule, if someone stops fighting, we need to hold them accountable. Fourth rule, everyone fight at the same time. Fifth rule, every fight at the same time. Sixth rule, if you don't want to learn how to fight, don't fucking hurt yourself. Jesus. Seventh rule, this fight will go on for as long as it has to. And the eighth and final rule of Fight Club is, if this is the first time that you're seeing the world for what it is, you have to fight.